here, and just a quick intro about sort of why, where it came from. About 12 months ago, a friend of mine particularly was saying, Tom, you've got to sort out trimming babies' nails. It's just absolutely impossible. And sort of went, okay, thanks very much. I get these requests quite regularly, mainly for teleportation or lightsabers. Or I was like, okay, well, babies' nails. Then I just kept on getting requests via Twitter, by people I meet, and just. So I started looking into this, went to the baby show, did a load of sort of random research between people, and yes, I think everyone in this room will probably say that trimming babies' nails, as I now know, is really difficult. They're very, very small, they rapidly move around. Trying to get the attention of a baby for more than a split second is impossible. So very proud to say that the nipper clipper, which helps in three ways, really. First of all, you've got this clipper, made out of a surgical stainless steel, so it's very long-lasting, high quality, with this little hole in the top, so you can see exactly what it is you're trimming. Because what I found is that at the moment you have sort of scissors, clippers, or biting them yourself, which is still going to be an option, will always be an option. But scissors are great because they're really nice and sharp, and you can see what you're cutting. However, a pair of scissors around a baby can be very dangerous. They can grab them at any moment. You can't turn your back. Whereas clippers, you don't have that problem, but you can't see. As soon as you put clippers over, you can't see what it is you're trimming. So with these, you've got that scissor-like cutting action at the front, which is sharp enough even to cut through paper and through material. It's that sharp in comparison to clippers. And then you've got this hole so you can see exactly what it is you're trimming. And I can tell you I've used these on Jack on the first day we got home, because he was born with a big old nail coming out from his thumb. Works absolutely perfectly, and it's really, really sharp, is what people have been saying. And then, as part of the nipper clipper, you also get this Baby Soft S file, which is smooth, long-lasting abrasive, again for smoothing off the edges. And then this is the distraction app. So I'll take you back to the hand. So I must admit, I did start looking at sort of hand guards or hand holders, and for a couple of months I almost launched something which could have looked a bit like some kind of baby torture device for trying to clamp the hand and hold it in place. But working with my sister, who's been working on children's apps for a long time, I discovered that actually some form of distraction rather than some form of clamping was probably the way forward. And together we're very proud to announce this, which is the Timmy Tickle Baby, which is an app you can download for any Apple platform that you can put out of arm's reach on your phone or your tablet, and it works to distract. Now it has three different modes in which Timmy, the lovely Timmy Tickle, will distract, in the fact that you have either an auto-cycling, a vocalising or a speaking, but we'll come back to that. And in essence, working with child psychologists, what we discovered is, whilst we don't want to overly entertain and hype the child or the toddler up, what we want to do is just form something that every so often something happens. So we've got this with the apple, and then all the apples fall down, and I'm sorry you can't hear the noise. And with the idea that it's just very entertaining over there, and it'll sort of go on so that can be distracting up to a sort of 3 or 4-year-old while you're clipping the nails. So Timmy here, you may recognise the voice. We're not suggesting this is an educational item, but you've got strawberries, you've got the word strawberry, you've got red, you've got S's falling down in a minute, to try and encourage that. And also as a dyslexic, I was able to research a lot into sort of types of learning, and the fact that the S's, you can see them rotating there, and that's a sort of recognition thing, and with the whole thing coming together. Now in the other two modes, actually, you can trigger it. So whereas a pirate, it'll say down here, pirate, and so you can actually activate it when you want it to be activated. Now we'll have a number of these around. There's a video at the back as well, and please everybody try it out. I'll be here for the rest of the morning, but as Lord Sugar's only here for a little bit of time, we're going to open the floor to some questions to either myself or Lord Sugar. He has mentioned he's not going to touch on the Apprentice or the present Apprentice series, so please don't waste your question on that today. Thank you very, very much. And, David, do you want to, or should I coordinate this? Who'd like a question? First question, please. Myself, Lord Sugar. There will be a prize for the first question. Yes, please.
So, hi, I'm Catherine from Inventor.
Where, sorry?
From Inventor. So, I was just wondering how we can encourage children to develop business skills.
Tom, can you?
Anyway, do you think,
Certainly.
sorry, do you think the app is a great starting point?
The question is, how can we encourage children, babies, possibly, not, to business skills in children growing up, effectively?
Well, I think it's a bit of a big ask, really, to start encouraging business at that age. I mean, I think we've really got to start working around about the 10 or 11-year-old kind of level to start instilling something into them, explaining to them about the commercial world. But I think Tom's young son is
Jack?
I think it's a little bit too early. Yeah.
But you're very proud of your work with the Young Apprentice, and there was a report out yesterday.
Yes, there was ASDA made a report that it's an interesting, very good point. ASDA did a survey on their own. I think it was called Mumsy or something like that, where they spoke to children about things in general, lots of topics, and one of the topics, one of the questions they put to them was, who do you actually aspire to and why? And interestingly enough, business leaders and like myself came out. Well, in fact, I did come out top of the list with all these youngsters. So
Above Peppa Pig.
Above who?
Above Peppa Pig.
Excuse me if I don't know who that is. It's quite an interesting thing. So the children are interested, and it was around about I think the survey was from 11 to 18-year-olds. So that's
Thank you. Excellent question. There's your prize as well. Simon, who'd like to ask the next question?
I have a very small question, just about the target. Like I have a boy, he's 4 years old, so would the nipper clipper actually target from birth to which age? Or
Yes, very good question. So the question was, what sort of age group is the nipper clipper aimed at? Certainly from newborns, from day zero, up until, we're sort of saying 3 or 4. The nipper clipper, as you can imagine, is very sharp, and the technology to make those blades align can struggle with thicker nails.
Okay.
So definitely not adult nails, but I think a 4-year-old should be absolutely fine.
Sure. So would you perhaps develop, another product?
There is a senior version. Yeah.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
To be in between for
they're already in the
Yes.
stores. The senior version of the technique of this nail clipper is very unusual from the traditional nail clippers you find out. They actually have a scissor action. If you look at them carefully, you will see that they're not just two round bits that come down and clamp or clip. They actually act like a scissor, and that's the that's really the technique on it. If you look at them,
There's an adult and a ladies version as well.
Sure, but would you actually have one between 4 and, like, let's say?
well, you would move on to the ladies.
That's a very good question. Maybe we need to look into that. Thank you very much. If you want to briefly.
Yeah, they're the senior versions of them here. Yeah. These ones there, that's the ladies version, the male version. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Where is it going to be sold?
Very good question. As if David prompted you. So I'm very proud to announce that the nipper clipper will be available from Truly Madly Baby. 2 representatives in the room here. From Daddy Natal, Dean is next door there. From Sainsbury's, from ASDA. I'm in discussions with Mothercare, they're taking a bit of time, and also with Boots. So it's going to be very largely available, and I'm very, very happy that...
Boots have agreed to take it.
Yes, from October in Boots.
Most probably Tesco's will take it from sometime later in the year. Sainsbury's, I've got it in now.
Yes, so it's in 220 Sainsbury's stores now. It's available on Amazon and Truly Madly Baby and Daddy Natal today as well.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much.
I've got a question.
Please.
Obviously, with Jack in mind as well,
Yes.
going forward, children's products, do you think you probably will go along that range in the children's market? As he grows as well, you'll probably find that you keep thinking of new things that will come in handy?
It's a very good question. Is this the first of many potential baby products? Possibly. I am very much thinking all over the place, and this is what is fantastic about my partnership with Lord Sugar, in the fact that he keeps me down the straight and narrow, and very much an eye on the commercials as well. So if we can find a problem that people believe, there are a lot of inventors for baby products, and there are some very, very good ones. So if I find a niche, if it works, then hopefully and possibly and probably so. Thank you.
Tom?
Yes, Dean.
I think the product's great. I mean, as a dad that refuses now to actually cut his children's nails simply because I did clip them once and drew blood and that was it. I haven't done them since, using traditional clippers. But more also to Lord Sugar, do you think the roles are, sorry, I've worked and so obviously specialised with expectant days, do you think the roles of fathers have changed, Lord Sugar, over the years? Do you think
Yeah, they have. They definitely have. They definitely have from you know, when I think back. Yeah, they have. I think they're very much more hands-on than certainly my generation. I wasn't. You know, I was out to work at 7 in the morning and never saw the children really till the weekend. But I think it's a completely different environment we live in at the moment. The fathers are far more hands-on than they were. Yeah.
Is that a good thing or have we gone somewhere?
It's a good thing that I wasn't born in this era. But no, I've seen it with my own children and grandchildren. So I've seen my own sons, you know, son-in-laws, you know, really taking part of bringing up of the children, really, in the day-to-day bringing up, going to school, bath, you know, showers, bathing them, all that type of stuff. Yeah, completely different.
Thank you. Anybody else with a question? Yeah, good, thank you. Prima Baby.
If you were 5 years old ago for one day, just one day, what would you go back and do?
Sorry?
If you were 5 years old ago, what would you go back and do? Just one day.
So the question is to Lord Sugar, if you were 5 years old again now, what would you go and do today?
I don't think at 5 years old, I don't think you would know what you want to do today or then either, really. So it's one of those questions which I can't answer, really, sorry to say. Yeah, and I might give it, if it was now, I might get it some mud and throw it at someone. What was a 5-year-old doing?
Me, I'd probably go down.
They play with
Throw
apps.
some play
For-
with apps.
Yeah.
You'd be watching the
Yes,
Netflix with the
Yeah.
I suppose you'd be, you know, fixed looking at one of these PlayStation things or whatever they call it, those Apple things called. No, the thing that looks like the phone, but it's not. It's the iTouch. Yeah.
iTouch.
Ridiculous things. Yeah. They are absolute. There is a serious problem.
Yeah.
A serious problem with children now. Serious,
Absolutely.
serious problem. They're glued to these things. It's terrible. Should be a law against it.
Maybe you should invent a new product to help parents to detach kids from this kind of
Well, it's the parents'
applications.
problem, really. It should take them away from
Yeah.
them. It's an easy story. You know, I mean, I know when my grandkids came out, they go out to dinner with us sometimes with their mothers and fathers, and it's a kind of a new thing that they bring, not new thing, they just bring all these gadgets with them around the table and their head is down like that all the time.
That's wrong.
So I think it may be in 30 years' time there's going to be a lot of neck complaints, maybe, in the market in
Yeah.
some kind of osteopath, because everybody's going to be stuck like this with the neck down.
This is
Neck brace, that's the next thing.
the neck brace for the future. And thank you very much. Have we got any final questions before we wrap up? Oh yes.
Just one more. I said with Google, but what's the retail price, please?
The retail price is $9.99.
Right.
As was asked, is available at Sainsbury's, Amazon, Truly Madly Baby, Daddy Natal, Boots from October, Mothercare at some point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Lord Sugar. Well, I'll be around for the rest of the day. If you'd like to have a try a demo, please do, or possibly some photos of yourself and your baby. I think Lord Sugar has to rush off now. Or maybe we're doing some interviews. Thank you.